My brother has had like some health issues his whole life. He has Crohn's. And so, you know, since he was a teenager, he got that diagnosis. So there was always kind of, you know, issues, but he was diagnosed with primary sclerosing cholangitis as the reason for the need for transplant. At first, there was just a lack of knowledge, of knowing what was wrong, until he was, you know, through all the testing. And then when he found out his liver was failing, there was terror. I remember just getting the news while I was at work, and I just, you know, broke down in that moment and was crying. But then, you know, once you start to get more information and he's going to be put on the transplant list, then you can start thinking about, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. There's a solution. Just the moment I hear transplant list, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It wasn't, you know, I have 2 small children, and so, you know, to be, you know, totally honest, I did put my mind to how this might impact them. But for me, for the impact to me, I mean, immediately I wanted to do it. I was a good candidate. I was a good match in every way, except that my liver, I guess, a non-textbook veining, and so they needed a deceased donor portal vein to make the surgery work. And so we had to hope that there would be a portal vein available on that date, because there's a bank, and they only last for so long. So just, you know, in terms of, you know, the surgeons and the support staff and everyone involved, making sure that it was all coordinated, because I had flown in, you know, about a week before, and so there was a chance there wouldn't be a portal vein available, and that we'd have to reschedule, you know, I don't know, a few days later, a week later, but everybody made it work. It worked. There's a selfishness in it in a way, because for me, because it was for my brother, and I want him in my life. I want him to have a future, and there's a selfish want in that. But for me, it wasn't just me, you know, like, yes, it was my liver, but there's so many people that were part of that process of getting us to the point of success, that it felt like a shared endeavor. I think it was almost like to the day, a year post-surgery, that he was back to work and back playing with his daughter, that he has his energy back. He can go play with her in the playground, and you know, my niece has her dad back, you know.